Welcome to your home, your happy place. It's Debbie, and I am grateful for you to be here today. Today's video is going to be a pretty quick one, I think. I am going to talk about my kitchen table, my everyday table. I'm going to do my romancing the home with it, which is my take on what I'm doing for winter into spring. And this one will incorporate a little Valentine's Day, just because Valentine's Day is so quickly coming upon us that I'm going to do that, but it won't be super bright red. So first I want to talk about the table. You guys, if you've watched any of my videos before, you're not used to seeing it this way. I usually have it turned the opposite direction. We have 2 more leaves inside here, and so over the holidays we had 12 people in the house at times, and we had it completely out. And when you do it going that way, it was just this big block between the family room and the kitchen. So one day, plus we have the bench we use, one day I just, cleaning up all the crumbs and everything from breakfast, I just decided to move the table. And I moved it this way, and I'm kind of liking it. But then that's me. I'll change that. This house doesn't have a lot of ways I can change. My husband used to come home and he'd run into a piece of furniture. Wait, what have you done? This house, I can't do anything in the kitchen. It is not an eat-in kitchen. This is my eat-in part of my kitchen. So that is just built-in stuff there. And in our family room, we have these 2 long sofas. There's no other way to put them unless you stuck them against the wall, which would not work very well. You'd be shouting across the room to the people on the other side. We could take one out and have one facing the television alone. But anyway, my point is, this is about all I can get away with right now in swapping things up. And I have a desire in my body to have to do that now and then. Secondly, I never liked those chairs. I did not want to buy them, and my husband talked me into it. This set, and by the way, one of the last videos I did on my bedroom, I kept talking about my furniture being Magnuson Home. It was not. It was the Liberty Magnolia Manor, which I did link it. So if you were interested in it, you found that out. This is the Magnuson Home. And so it's got this very curly Q edging on the side, and I wanted my chairs to match that. But instead, the chairs that they offered with this table are very straight and angular. They have no, other than the color and the wood, that's the only thing they have in common. The style to me just doesn't match, and I don't like it. But we can't afford to buy a whole new set of chairs, and I don't know. The other day when I was doing a haul, the very first video of this year, I said, I have a chair. When I was showing you my color story, I said, I have a chair I'm going to show you, but not in this video. Well, you're getting ready to see that chair. And you may have seen it before, but I really haven't had it out much because it's been in my studio. These are chairs I bought years ago at World Market. I walked into World Market, and their chairs were usually up on the, up in the ceiling area. And I saw them and fell in love, and I did not care how or where I was going to use them. I just knew I needed to have them. Over the years, they've been, I think, in our dining room. They've definitely been in our kitchen, breakfast room area. And in the last house, let's see, I'm not even sure that we've been able to use them. Maybe they have been in storage. I kind of think they've been in storage for 5 years. But once we came in here and we pulled them out of storage, they've been in my studio, and they look great up there. But the other day, when I'm thinking about pulling my studio together, which I rearranged, by the way, and you haven't even seen the first arrangement, I thought, what am I doing with 6 chairs? Aside from, I have a desk chair, so that's 7. And a sofa. What am I doing with 6 chairs in an office studio that is just for me? It's not like I bring clients in there. I could have maybe one other person in there with me at a time, but that would be, you know, somebody in the family or whatever, and there's a sofa. So I started thinking about, what am I gonna do? I love these chairs and the color on them. Oh, and I just brought one down here and snuck it in. And I waited to hear the response from my husband. And as he said about the other chairs in our bedroom, well, it's kind of low, isn't it? But it really isn't. Now, it's upholstered, so it does sink a little when you sit in it, as opposed to the wood that sits firmly. But I think we're gonna be fine. So here's what, I'm getting ready to show it to you. I think I'll lift it up. Oh, for heaven's sakes, there's socks on here. I was doing laundry. I guess I didn't fold those up yet, or I missed them. Should I lift it? Yeah, I'm gonna. Oh my gosh, you guys, look at the fabric. I hope you can see it. I'm not sure about my lighting. So I'm gonna just go ahead and set it up here and let you see it. I love that chair. Nail heads, plain legs. I love this fabric. It's tufted in here. And we're looking at least 3 colors of green, orange, lavender, pink, black, tan, aqua. I think that might cover it all, and a little bit of cream. I don't even know if there's any pure white in it. So it goes with so many things. You know, I've got my lime green kitchen. Well, I'll go get one. My lime green kitchen stools. These are not light. This is actually the back I would have liked on the chairs. I don't know if you can see it. That's what I would have liked for here. I fell in love with this back. I saw it on a Pinterest cover, and I searched and searched, and honestly, when I ordered these, and they were not cheap, that was it. They were not making them anymore. And I just think they're a classic, I really do. You can find versions of it, but this is so stunning. But this is a perfect match here. And so that's kind of things I do. Again, this is not everybody's cup of tea. I love color, and this color makes me very happy. This is me. I just love the burst of color in here. And I love to be able to then reference from room to room. So in an almost completely white kitchen, I love that I've got this gorgeous pop of color with these lime green, even though I'm bringing in a lot of pink right now. Pink and green, as you saw, if you've looked in my butler's pantry or my dining room, that is one of my favorite color combinations. So anyway, this is where we're headed. I don't have all those chairs down here right now for the table. Before I finish this video, I will make sure that I get them all down here so you can see. Now, there's gonna be times where this will compete with something that I'm putting on the table, and I'm okay with that. I still have those chairs. I can always pull those out of storage in the basement and bring them back up, but hoping I don't have to. Christmas time, I most likely will. Okay, I'm gonna start with a table runner. This is one I've had for years. I do need to iron it, and I'm not gonna do that before I set the table for you. I doubt that there's anything on here that will give me any information, but like I said, I've had it for years. It's not a long one. It's not even gonna make it to the edge of the table, but that's okay. This is gonna be a pretty simple table setting. So I've got a very pale pink, blush pink, and a gorgeous hand stitching on the end. I love that. So just pop that in the center. Now I could, you guys, I could go this way with it. I don't think I want to. I'll try it. I haven't tried. Here I go. Let's just experiment. I'll try it this way. Wasn't my plan. And I will get the other 2 chairs down here before I'm all done. Kind of long, let's see. Oh, well, maybe not. Okay, these were from my haul. They are a very pretty, it's called Cupcakes and Cashmere is the brand. I got them at TJ Maxx in a set of 4 for $12.99. Little ruffle heart. It's it kind of, I don't know, it looks like canvas. I don't know, but I love it. Wasn't what I was planning on, but it's the only thing I found that I loved. And on my table, it doesn't show up a lot because my table is almost the same color. But I'm going for something kind of subtle anyway, so that's okay. I don't know if that's gonna work. It's not. Okay, the runner's not gonna work, and I'll tell you. I'll have to change it back to the way I had it. The way the pedestals are on this table, you can't push the chairs any further down. And this runner is in the way of where I need to put the placemats to make it work. So, fixing that right now. I like this better. It's more pink on the table. And now I can put these placemats exactly where I need them to be. This has got to have been the hardest tablescape I have worked on since I started doing this, ever. I mean, ever. I had an idea in my mind. I knew what I wanted to do, the direction. I had several options of base plates and chargers. I'm not even going to show you all of it. I'm not, because then it won't look new the next time you do see it somewhere else in a different time. But I am the queen of chargers. I unpacked, I don't know, 5 more sets easily of chargers over the weekend. Some were a kind of creamy color brushed in gold. Some were gold, real metal. Some were gold wood with a lot of carving. I can't tell what the others are. Plus I've got some that are mosaic chalk tiles. It runs the gamut. When it was all said and done, no charger. I decided after I finally found a plate combination that made me happy, the charger was just eating up this heart. You couldn't see the heart really, and it was like, what's the point? So no charger today. And this is an old plate. I have no idea where I got it. It's got some, I think you could probably still find stuff like this, maybe. I mean, it's something that looks like that I might have got at Walmart. You used to be able to buy a box of 4-place settings for about, I don't know, $65. No, $25. It was $25. But anyway, I looked through Walmart and stuff and I didn't see anything, but I found these in my cabinet. I have yellow and pink and cream of this style in bowls, but all I had was 4 plates that were pink. So I'm gonna go with the pink plates. Okay, next I'm going in with a lunch salad plate. These were from Pier 1. I love the edging. I love gray. I do love gray. And I love gray and pink together. So this was one of them where I had started out with a large gray plate because I have the whole set of this. And it just wasn't doing it. And when I put these on, I started to feel like I was getting the look I was looking for. I was looking for some pink tall plates, and I just couldn't find any. The closest thing I found was what I showed you that I found only 2 of at Michael's. But when I ran across these on Amazon, it was a little set of 4. I just thought they were gonna make the perfect statement. They're trimmed in gold, and it's just a little pink rose with some leaves. I love it. Now, normally this would be the luncheon plate, or salad plate, but it's actually smaller than my gray plate, so I'm able to use it as another layer. So, you know, these are a little dressier and can go totally formal, but I think with my very casual plate underneath and my little shabby chic heart, I just think it kind of reminds me of, hey, she went to the thrift store or the garage sale and picked up some old plates, and, you know, this is her everyday wear, which it is. So I'm loving that. So next I'm gonna do my napkins. If you watched my bedroom makeover, Romancing the Bedroom, you saw me talk about these napkins with lace on them this wide. Well, that was an exaggeration. I had no idea. So when I took it up there, not only was the lace not that wide, but it wasn't big enough. But in doing all the changes with this, I still decided I could use this. I mean, it is definitely a different kind of pink, but I think it works. But I kind of made a different way. I've never seen anybody fold like this before. I'm gonna tell you how I did it, if I could figure it out myself. Okay, let me put the camera down here. This is what I'm after. I love this. So I think what I did, yeah, okay, I got it. I'm gonna take my napkin and open it up all the way. I'm gonna go from the center here, bring that one in, and then bring it back out to the edge. Now this one I'm gonna bring in on its same crease, but I'm only gonna go part way, and then I'm gonna fold it back. Okay, and I'm gonna go ahead and do the others, and I'm gonna put it under the plate and let you see what it looks like. goes on the table. It's been rough for me because I just don't have the things that I think that I need in order to make it happen. But anyway, I was unpacking and found this beautiful little bouquet. I think it's missing a flower here, but it's okay. One side's kind of blushy pink, and then a lot of it's really bright raspberry. I like the mirrored edge. It does give it a little bit of, I don't know, just a pop of glam. But I like the mix of, it's still romantic, but it's not shabby chic. In fact, with the sharp edges and all, it's kind of modern. I'm gonna put that down. Actually, I'm gonna put the lighter pink to this direction. So while unpacking, I unwrapped these. I'm pretty sure, I know they're from Pier 1, I just know it. And I think they go into some outdoor metal thing, and whatever, it's not with them. And I'm like, what am I gonna do with these? They're beautiful. Look at how the glass is, I don't know what you wanna call it, dimpled and all of that. So I'm gonna find a way to use these on this table. So here's what I did. Set that down. The 2 plates I got at Michael's. I'm gonna put these underneath it. I mean, they're so perfect for the table. The colors are perfect. So I'm gonna set that under there. I think you can see that. I'll give you a close-up in a minute. And then these candles, I think these are from Amazon. They came in, I ordered 2 sets. So they came with one of these and maybe 2 shorter ones, and then 4 votive size. And I was using them up in the sitting room, and I thought, you know what? I think I'm gonna try them out down here. And lo and behold, it's a perfect fit. So here we go. We've got this hurricane glass sitting on this random plate. And then I put a pink candle in there. I've got to put the batteries in. But backing up, you can see, I just really think it's a really pretty, it's simple and pretty. I'm gonna add my silverware and glasses. And I may even come in with some cute coffee cups that I found unpacking with tags on, if you can believe it. And then I'll go grab those other 2 chairs. But I'll leave the camera run a little bit while I put some of these other things out. So I said this was Valentine's Day, but actually there's nothing Valentine's except those cups I just put in last minute. So I looked at it and I thought, I picked up 4 of these. I showed them to you in my haul, and I unpacked a few of these. I think I only have 3, but I kind of think they're still out there. These were, I'm sure, a TJ Maxx find a year or 2 ago. So I'm going to show you a couple options of working with this, which is why I'm trying this, you know, doing a blush color right now that allows me to work through the holiday season to the next season. So I could start with just this on the plate, and that really is not too much for Valentine's Day. I think that's lovely. It is just the right size, and boy oh boy, if I had some beautiful fruit, or if I chose to make like a creme brulee or some kind of baked good inside of that, if you're allowed to, that would be great. The other option I have is this larger bowl, which does not work at all with this plate. However, I take my napkin, drop it below here, and then pop this plate on. And now I'm all set with a beautiful Valentine's setting that looks great. And I can put my salad in here. I can put a soup in there. I just think that's a beautiful option as well. So regular winter look to Valentine's Day just by changing out a bowl or adding a bowl in this instance. Well, I hope you liked today's video. I hope it inspired some ideas. You know, I've heard a couple of you say pink is not yours thing and ruffles are not your thing and florals may not be your things, but you're still enjoying the videos, and I do appreciate you coming along for the ride. It really isn't about that. It's just about being able to take something that you love and finding a way to fit it in. So, and in fact, I think I've had a couple people say they don't like blush or they don't like pink, but just imagine this with the colors that you love. And imagine it, even just the layering, the way it's done, do it in a modern way. You know, you don't have to mimic anything that I'm doing at all, first of all, but if I'm giving you some ideas, you should be able to use them in the way that you love in your home. So if you're a subscriber, I just want to say thank you again. Your comments mean so much to me. I love chatting with you. You know that. If you haven't commented yet, come on and join us. We are having a blast in the comments, and look forward to seeing you in my next video. I am going to be doing some more of romancing this home and some more hauls. And I'm not sure what, I mean, I have some other ideas, so we'll see. But in the meantime, you guys, make your home your happy place, and I'll see you next time. Bye.